In this tutorial I'm going to teach you how to do the double layered technique on the damask mat. I've got my white original cake lace and I've just coloured it with some caramel gel paste, and we're going to just spread this onto the mat. You don't need very much because what we're actually going to do is spread it in and then we're going to scrape it off so it just leaves in some of the grooves the actual colour, because then we're going to double layer with some white so you have a contrast. So take your time, cover it completely, and then what you're going to do is get the side of the knife and we're really going to scrape so you can now see that you're actually taking almost all of it off and it's only going into the finer detail on the mould. Just keep going and keep going back till you have actually removed, I'd say, almost 90% of your cake lace. But if you do take too much off, you can always just go back over. Yeah. So I popped this in the oven straight onto the shelf at 170 Fahrenheit, 70 centigrade, and I left it in for about 10 minutes. I didn't want to cook it fully because we're now going to add a second coat of our cake lace using the white. So again, this time we're actually just going to press it in completely over the whole mat, and then we're going to take the excess off. Just keep working it in nicely all the way over. And then we're gently going to take the excess off using the side of the knife, and I'm not putting any pressure down at all. I'm just gliding across because I don't want to take what we've just put on. I don't want to scrape it out. Then I'm going to pop this back in the oven for a further 15 minutes, the same temperature, and then we're going to pop it back out, cool it down, and add a third coat, exactly the same as we're doing now. So what we're actually doing is making a beautiful double-toned cake lace mat. Okay, so I've brought this out for the third time out of the oven, and I'm just going to feel it, and it feels dry to the touch. That's a good indication that it's ready. I'm just going to peel, and you can see it's going to start to release. So I literally place face down, I use the clean spreading knife, and I just start to tease it off. Now you can see already how beautiful this double two-toned lace looks. I'm going to use the lovely section here of the damask mat, and I'm going to use my scissors and just cut round. It's really easy to do. So. Now if you're not going to use all your cake lace in one go, you simply wrap in greaseproof paper, a light dusting of corn flour, and then you're going to pop it into a cardboard box with a lid on, and it will last for months and months and months. So here's our cut piece, and I'm just going to attach it to my cupcake. I'm going to attach the cake lace with a little bit of cold boiled water. We use cold boiled water just to make sure that it's sterile, and we're just putting a little bit onto the cupcake. Pop the lovely design down and just keep pressing till they become part of each other. And now the fun begins. We're going to decorate. So I'm going to use some lovely little edible pearls, and I'm going to use some royal icing to attach just to make sure that it actually sticks. And here's the finished cupcake.